Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Crisis and trauma response class. I am Professor Cook, and it is such an honor to be able to teach you and to learn with you and from you during this class. I always say that there are certain classes that are meat and potatoes. There are classes that are our desserts, and then there are classes that are our appetizers. And this class is your meat and potato class. This class is literally going to give you tools that you need in times of not just crisis and trauma, but in times of when clients are in a place where they feel like they're overwhelmed, that it is a crisis for them. So I just want to give you three tools that you'll need to know and use throughout this class and probably throughout your whole graduate career, right? First, I call you clinicians in training, so CIT. So if you see me use that word CIT within our emails, that means clinicians in training, right? So if I say it in the announcements, if I say it in the emails, that's what I'm referring to. So if I say, hey, good afternoon, CITs, that's clinicians in training, okay? Awesome. So first tool that you need to know is as you go through this graduate program, do not treat your classes like assignments. This is your way of building your clinical library. So every class that you take and have taken should be a clinical tool for you to use when you get to the place of internship, practicum, and fully licensure and associate licensing. So it is literally, you're literally building a toolbox of clinical tools and clinical resources that you can use after you graduate. So please do not complete any of the assignments, especially for this class, as an assignment. Please see it as a tool. Also, if you're having trouble doing any of the tasks, please look in the prompt session and the premiere session. Perimeter session, not perimeter, perimeter session. So look in the prompt session and the perimeter session. Those things have direct instructions and links for you to use and refer to in order for you to complete the assignment. Also, I'll always send videos out, especially if I see students not doing the assignment right. I'll always send videos out. So, yes, so make sure that you are completing the task using those prompts area, looking at the prompts, looking in the perimeter areas, looking in those spaces as you continue to do the work. They will give you the task. Again, if there's something going on, and I see that everybody's kind of doing it wrong, I'll send a video with some clarity and with some direct instructions so that you can understand fully the assignment. And I'm about do-overs, right? So I'm about us getting, not doing it in perfection, but doing it in excellence. So I'm about do-overs. So that don't worry about it. We are doing over. Secondly, communicate, communicate, communicate. Listen, life is always lifing. And so sometimes you may get behind and you may need some extra extended time. If you communicate that to me, I don't mind giving you the grace because I understand life is lifing. When we do our first live session, I'll definitely go into details as we get to know each other and create a rapport. Rapport building is also great in trauma response and crisis, but I'm sure you already know that, right? And last but not least, the last tool that you need to know in this class is that you cannot quit. Yep. I said it, you can't quit. A lot of times, what happens with graduate students is that they get so far behind and they feel like they can't catch up. But can I tell you that you can? Can I tell you that there's a way for you to catch up and not be so overwhelmed in the catching up and that you can still produce um work that is great and productive? Yep, you can still do it all. So don't give up. Don't be saying, oh my gosh, I'm three assignments behind. Don't give up. Let's talk about it. Let's meet on a Zoom. Let's get on a phone call and let's create a plan of action. You don't want your clients to give up when they feel like they're so, they're not progressing in counseling, right? Sometimes we can have so much trauma, so and be in crisis and so long. We don't feel like there's a space for us to catch up. But can I tell you, there's a space for you to catch up. You can do this. You're called to do this. And I am super excited to be a part of your journey call as you continue in the field of clinical mental health, marriage and family counseling, Christian counseling, whatever your space is. But as you continue into this field of mental health, I'm excited to be a part of this journey and be a tool for you in this journey. I look forward to learning with you, learning about you, and exploring various topics of crisis and trauma in this space. I do want to let you know that in one of the classes, we will explore our own trauma. Oh my gosh, Professor Cook, are you serious? Yes, because a lot of times what happens is we're reading about the trauma, but in the reading of trauma, some of us are trauma triggered. And so we will definitely discuss some areas of trauma in our life that can or may affect how we counsel other people or how we respond to other people, especially if they have some similar issues. So we'll definitely dive into those things as well. And those will be done in live discussion classes. So please make sure that you make a very mindful intent to attend those live discussions. They are not mandatory, but they are definitely helpful tools that you'll get to use throughout this class. So just FYI, not saying they're mandatory, you don't get extra credit, or maybe you do. I don't know, but I want you to be motivated just to show up and to be open to learn. So, listen, I think that's all that I have for you. If you have any questions, my office hours for you will be listed in the welcome video along with my contact information. Have a great day, and I look forward to learning with and about you. Have a good one. Bye.